You know, summer days on the water are supposed to be all about fun. Just you, your friends, and the open waves. There's something magical about the sun sparkling on the water, the sound of laughter echoing across the bay, and the feeling of freedom that comes with every gentle breeze. For many, boating is the highlight of the season, a chance to escape, unwind, and make memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes, even a perfect day can take a sudden, dangerous turn. And that's exactly what happened in Ocean City, Maryland, on July 13, 2025. What started as a picture-perfect afternoon quickly became a scene of chaos and urgency, reminding everyone just how unpredictable the water can be. So, picture this. It's a Sunday afternoon, the sun is out, boats are cruising around North Sinapatuxet Bay, and everyone's living in the moment. Families are anchored nearby, kids are splashing in the shallows, and the air is filled with the hum of engines and the distant call of seagulls. It's the kind of day that feels like nothing could possibly go wrong. Suddenly, a distress call crackles over the radio. A boater has been struck in the head by the propeller of a pontoon boat, seriously injured and fighting for their life. The mood shifts instantly from carefree to critical. In a split second, the water that brought so much joy becomes the backdrop for a life-or-death emergency. Now here's where things get intense. The Ocean City Fire Department is nearby, training on the water. They hear the call and waste no time. They're on the scene in minutes. Their training kicks in, adrenaline surges, and every second becomes more precious than the last. But when they arrive, they see another boat already pulling the injured person from the water. Fellow boaters, acting on instinct and courage, didn't hesitate to help. In moments like these, it's clear how much we all rely on each other out there. Talk about fast action. Every second counts in a situation like this. The difference between life and death can come down to how quickly someone steps up and how prepared they are to respond. Firefighters jump on board and start advanced life-saving procedures right there on the boat. Imagine the pressure, open water, critical injury, and no time to lose. They perform CPR, control bleeding, and do everything possible to stabilize the victim, all while the boat rocks beneath them, and the clock ticks relentlessly. And while all this is happening, help is coming from all sides. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources and the U.S. Coast Guard rush in, determined to save a life. The water is suddenly crowded with rescue boats, each crew working together, communicating and doing their part in a coordinated effort. Thanks to this teamwork, the victim is stabilized enough to be airlifted from the scene for emergency care. A medical helicopter lands nearby, and paramedics carefully transfer the patient, knowing that every minute matters. It's a race against time, but the combined efforts of everyone involved give the victim a fighting chance. It's a powerful reminder of just how quickly first responders can make all the difference, and how vital it is to have trained crews ready for anything. Their dedication, skill, and courage turn a potential tragedy into a story of hope and survival. But here's the thing, accidents like this are more common than you might think. Propeller strikes are sudden, silent, and brutally dangerous. The spinning blades are nearly invisible in the water, and in just a split second, they can cause devastating injuries. It only takes a moment of distraction, a slip, or a misstep for fun to turn to tragedy. Even experienced boaters can find themselves in trouble if they let their guard down, especially when people are swimming or moving around the boat. That's why it's so important to always be aware of where everyone is. Never swim near an active boat, and always double-check before starting the engine. Make it a habit to count heads, communicate clearly, and keep a close eye on anyone in the water. A few extra seconds of caution can prevent a lifetime of regret. This story ended with a life saved, thanks to quick thinking and heroic teamwork. The victim survived, and those involved will never forget the lessons learned that day. But not every story has the same outcome. Too often, these accidents end in heartbreak, leaving families and friends to wonder what could have been done differently. So, the next time you're out on the water, remember what happened in Ocean City. Respect the boat, respect the water, and never take safety for granted. Make safety checks a routine, talk to your crew about emergency plans, and always wear a life jacket, because you never know when you might need it. Stay safe, look out for each other, and make sure your day on the water is one you'll want to remember, for all the right reasons. Let's make every boating adventure a story of joy, not tragedy.